Good afternoon and welcome back to another ironic introduction to another video. Today I am going on a new challenge against the Icarus Man-Thing in the Epic Day event for the kind of weekly. 5 more tries here, and we're going to go ahead and do a best of 5 Quake versus Man-Thing. Now, this matchup is it's kind of frustrating because if you accidentally try to Quake and bake or Quake parry, you will actually get a Fury charge, a Fury passive, and when that expires, you'll degenerate. So you do have to actually, if you like make a mistake in parry, you do have to actually heavy the Man-Thing, and I find that out here in this first round. So be mindful, I am running the Nick Fury synergy, so I do get the 3 passive evades, but for the most part, those don't actually do anything because by the time I'm back up against the wall, they're irrelevant. And this fight here is going pretty well. Starts off standard, no hits yet. And I've just got Quake semi recently, so as you can see, I've got the general gist of the alternating between Dex and Heavy down, but I still struggle kind of counting as well as paying attention to when you need to just full reset. So if he's doing odd numbered ones, those ones really throw me off. So far this is pretty good though. I got him down to 57%. We're trying to combo in. I accidentally parry here. Drop a second parry here, and again I told you that I find out here that degeneration's really gonna suck, and so this whole time I'm like, man, this fight's going really well. I got him down to 39%, and then I watch my health total go down, and I'm like, I totally forgot that Icarus applies on parries too. That's absolutely incredibly frustrating, but now I'm going in for a second round. I'm like, you know what, I got him down to 39%. That was actually a really, really solid Quake run, especially since, I'm a very, very new Quake player. And so I'm like, now that I know about the Icarus and the whole parry interaction, I just gotta make sure that if I parry, I throw in a heavy attack here or there, just to kind of drop them. But the thing to be mindful of there is that if you do heavy attack him, you do have to worry about maybe accidentally pushing him into a special one, which can come back and really bite you when you're trying to play Quake, especially traditional Quake playstyle. So this one I'm just kind of bringing myself back up against the wall. We're up against the wall now, and now we can do just the standard Quake and shake. And then you can see there he did the 3-hit combo, and that's when I struggle. So here I'm aware that the parry went off, but I checked to see that I don't have any Furies, because it's actually a concussion, not the parry, my mistake there. But again, this one's going well. We've gotten through 2 rounds of concussions and just kind of aftershocks triggering, so here is going pretty good. Just get into another one. He got that 1 hit in, but it's not a problem. It was the 5th hit in the combo, and then he just immediately goes into a stun period. Here I did accidentally parry, so I do let go of the heavy just to make sure that I don't take any kind of degen. And here we're ticking down. I mean, we got him back down to 41%. The quaking is going well, but I'm only at 31% health, so I got to be really careful. There I let go of the heavy just to be safe, and that's what I'm talking about. I screw up. I wasn't paying attention, and I put myself in a bad spot, but I'm doing okay, and then that 5th hit just clips me, and not quite, but still progress is being made. It's still only 2 out of 5. We're gonna come back in for round 3 with a vengeance and see, hey, can we turn the tide? New fight, new start. Just kind of getting used to it. That first one was rough because I wasn't prepared for the Icarus node. That second one was rough because I did properly get rid of the Fury, but I wasn't ready for the special 1 baiting. And here we go. We're ready for round 3. I'm like, I'm really awake. I'm really ready, and I'm going to jump in and see how I can do. Jump in with my Quake here for round 3, and let's see how I hold up. Every Quake fight is roughly the same. You can either dodge or parry start. Because of the Icarus node, I do go for the dodge start. Technically, because I have the Fury evades, I don't have to do anything. I can just let him swing into me. But every extra second you can be holding a heavy is extra damage, extra time, and more time he'll be stunned. So far so good. We see the 5-hit combo there. I evade properly. I got lucky. My Dex there at the end wasn't really timed right, but that's okay. I did get very, very, very lucky. And here we go, solid 4-hit. I'm going to let go of the heavy just to drop the Fury buff so I don't have to worry about any kind of degens. As he's coming in at me, I knew that the concussions were going to drop, so I just recharged the heavy. And then we go back into some standard Quake and shaking here. And I'm doing actually like really good. I'm by no means like a perfect Quake player, but hey, sometimes I get some really, really good rounds just depending on whether or not I'm in the zone, and it all just comes with practice. And I really like it when he does those 2-hit combos. I've noticed with Man-Thing, like it's his like strike downwards, that's the end of his combo, and that's really what it comes down to when you're playing Quake, is understanding when that second medium looks like. And with Man-Thing, it's just a little tough because a lot of his like light attacks end up swinging down as well. He's at 5% here, and I'm thinking about like, do I go for the regular combo, but I'm also just trying to bait the special, so I go in for the heavies here, and the damage over time tricks him out. We are 1 and 2. I'm just happy that I got him once, right? Like, I was, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I came into here and I was like, if I could just take Man-Thing out, like do one shot and just prove that I'm capable one time, I think that would be a really good feel good. So that alone is enough for me to think that if I ever got a 5-star Quake, I would probably either rank 4 or rank 5 her. The only thing keeping me off of rank 5 is that I run suicides, so I can't use her the way a lot of other people do. But just Quake is an absolute beast. I wish I got her so much earlier in the game, because she's terrifying. I mean, like, she just... Like, if I had as much time with Quake as I did with Ghost, I could do so many crazy things. So this time, going back in on this Man-Thing here, we're going to try to charge up. I'm not actually comfortable without my back against the wall. I'm the most comfortable when my back's up against the wall. And so here we go, first round of damage over time here, and then we're going to go into a nice little parry here. I got lucky there. My Dex was mistimed, but he actually stopped the combo and backed off. And then there, the concussions kind of saved me from taking too much punishment. So far, so good, right? Like, we can take a little bit of damage. We're not trying to use her to clear a path. I get the parry there, so I go into letting the heavy through. I don't have to worry about a special yet, because he hasn't quite built up enough power. There we go. We got a nice 2-hit dodge. Back in for a nice 3-hit dodge, and then the stun timer drops through, and I can hold my heavy, build up those concussions. A 3-hit, 4-hit, 5-hit, and I don't really know, like, it happens so fast that it's hard for me to keep track. The parry again, I'm actually going to let go here as the stun ends, so because I know I have to bait the special 1. I get clipped by a heavy, but up against the wall, I dodge the special 1. I'm able to go back into the Quake playstyle, and then I'm able to let go of the heavy to make sure I drop the Fury. And now I'm just like waiting out the timer. I'm like, I just need one more stun. We're up against the wall. I'm going to let the heavy go here and know that the stun's going to drop. And I'm watching his health tick, and I'm like, no, I need to go in and combo him out. I'm going to drop my special 2 and hope it kills. Whew. 5% health on Quake. 2-2. I took this Man-Thing to the 5th match. I'm sure if you were watching this, you were like, man, he went 0-2. No way was he going to even bring this to 5. But it came to 5 matches, and we're jumping in on this 5th match feeling pretty good. I mean, that last one was a little dicey, but whew, I've come a long way. I've already maxed out the Quake. I've got a ton of Science Cats just sitting there because I have trouble like justifying any of my Science Champions up, / the ones I do justify. Like I had 2 to 3 Science Gems, I think. So I used 1 on Spider-Gwen, and I used 1 on Red Hulk, and I still have 1 more, I think. So it's just, that's kind of the way the gems work sometimes. So I haven't really needed to use the tier 4 class catalysts. Standard, just trying to get myself up against the wall here against this Man-Thing. We're on round 5. No more Fury evades, as you can see when I'm up against the wall. The stun didn't save any damage there for me, but hey, I'm able to build up some charges in the meantime. A nice little 2-hit combo evade. I dodge a 3. I got lucky there with the extra dodge. He backed off instead. And here comes the stun timer. I'm able to just build up and ramp. He goes straight into comboing me, and I mistime a dodge there, take some slaps to the face. Not a problem though, I've done worse. And I screw it up. It definitely hurts. He definitely hits for a lot, but 2 out of 5. I mean, that's what happened with Ghost. I think that if I have the energy for it, I'm going to try and come back for vengeance. See if I can't get a 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, maybe even 5 out of 5 this Man-Thing. A week is a long time. I run Quake in Versus a lot. I do run her in questing just a little bit. Not as much right now just because I don't have any real questing to do. But that is the Quake versus Man-Thing round this time around. Not quite a master is my decision there, but hey, some pretty good progress for a short duration of time. But, you know,